Nene Leakes, who is known to be Atlanta housewife, TV housewife or whatever, reveals her new look. Have you seen her new look?
She look like she's ready for Halloween.
I thought I was the only one. I thought, hell no.
And this is what I'm be saying, like, this term of Instagram influencer is used so loosely, right? So why I tie it in with her is like, yes, your platform was on Atlanta Housewives or whatever, right? Or like that, right? So that's a pretty decent platform to pivot and go on Instagram, right? And be a quote unquote influencer, right? So that means you have a nice chunk of followers following, right? That's what influencing means. So if you come out looking like that, you know what I'm saying? What are you influencing your followers to do? Is all I'm saying.
Yeah.
When is enough? Like, yo, this is just crazy. When do women step up and be like, oh, no, we're not rocking with this? When are y'all going to do that? Because apparently y'all don't want to listen to men. Y'all, I don't know who y'all should be listening to. Y'all don't listen to yourselves. So, you know what I'm saying? These are your role models. Nene Leakes, Vivica A. Fox, you know what I'm saying? Old head biddies. At the prime of their life. Had the pick of the litter. Now, for Nene Leakes is concerned, her husband, you know what I mean, passed. All right.
Yeah. Rest in peace.
You know what I'm saying? But, I mean, like, nah, this ain't it. You know what I'm saying? This definitely ain't it. You need to sit down and just be old. And that's cool. Being old is an accomplishment. It's a great feat to grow old. It's a great thing. Embrace that. You are an old woman. Awesome thing. Stop acting or stop trying to compete with a younger generation. It's over. You like that old football player that just don't know the time is up. You know what I'm saying? Old cleats is done.
So she the female version of Al Bundy is what you're saying.
Yeah, he
you know
what I'm saying? He
touchdown.
She the field version of from Any Given Sunday when bro should have just retired. But he's like, nah, give me one more game, coach. I gave you 17. You could just give me one, right? One more game, right? Nah, you passed your prime, my nigga. You passed your prime.
Trying to get this million, you know what I'm saying?
Because since I got love for you, I'm gonna have to make you sign a waiver.
Yo, in all seriousness, right? Here's my biggest issue with it. Because there's nothing wrong with making yourself feel good, right? But my issue with it is that you don't like yourself. When you find improvement on yourself takes some sort of work, right? When you don't like yourself is when you get somebody else to do something that you're not naturally with. So you're really going against God and the maker that made you look a certain way. You can improve on that by doing self-improvement, by putting the work for yourself to be better, whether it's your weight, whether it's how you talk, whether money that you make. You could have self-improvement on anything that you've been given, and there's nothing wrong with that. Improve on what you already have. But to go to the doctor and make yourself look like a complete different person is crazy because you don't really like yourself. And it's delusional for other people or other women to look at her and be inspired by that. I'm not talking about being inspired by her. I'm talking about being inspired by that particular action. By her being one way 1 second and then going to a doctor and now she's walking away from the doctor looking a complete different way. Some people may say, well, what's the problem? People do it all the time, every day. Very true. But because of her platform and because she celebrates it, that don't mean because she celebrated now it's up for debate. So I don't have to accept it. She has to accept it, and I'm pretty sure she does. And anybody that rock with her has accepted it. But because she has a platform and because other people's going to be looking at her to be like, yo, I can do that to myself and I'm going to make the improvement for myself as well. That's not real self improvement. When you have to, I so if I feel like I need to get surgery to surgically make me look like someone else to make me feel better about myself, is something that's vanity. That's not real self improvement. That's not really me feeling better about myself. Feeling better about myself is something that I can actually put the time and work to do. I don't know how to play the piano, so I'm going to put the time and work in to play the piano, and now I can play the piano. That's self improvement. If I don't like the certain words that I use when I speak, and I say I'm going to invoke, you know, 2 hours a day to speech, to speeching, then that's self improvement. But at the end of the day, when you have when you go to the doctor and have a beauty standard of someone that doesn't naturally look like you, that's not something to look up to, or yeah, she looks good. No, going to the gym and getting results from the gym, that looks good. Getting your hair done, that looks good. That's self improvement, not what this is. And I hope other women don't look at this and be like, well, I could do that and I'm gonna feel better about myself. Like so, but my thing is like also, what's the end game? You doing all this for what? Because it just seemed like y'all trying to impress other women. Because I'm sorry, I'm confused. Like when we do stuff, we do it with women in mind. We may not do it for a woman, but we do it with women in mind. Like for example, if we get our hair cut a certain type of way and we like it, we're gonna rock with it. But if we know that women like a certain way our mustache is shaped, then we're gonna make sure you put the little joint for the mustache, so when I hit the street, they see that and they gonna go crazy. That's how men move, and it's just funny how women act like they don't want to do the same thing, but it's all about the vanity result. So let me land this plane. So if men responded to the thing that they like about you, you would do it. If the man that you like responded to you about the thing that he liked on you, you would do it. But when you get an overwhelming response of you cute, but I don't like that bang on you or whatever the case may be, you need to, try something else. They're gonna try to keep the bang because every guy that they like don't like it or whatever, and they're not getting that result. So it's just so weird when you see her like this, moving like this. It's like, okay, she obviously she did this for herself and to impress the other women, because it's hard for me to see that a man would look at her, looking the way that she looked prior to, and seeing her the way she looked now. It's going to be somebody we're going to be proud to have on our own. Am I bugging when I say that?
I mean, everybody make their choices. So you made your choice. So you can't be mad when somebody else makes their choice. That's what I'm saying. So the people that want that, the man that she wants, don't is not gonna want her. You know what I'm saying? It's point blank. Period. No man, I don't care what man it is gonna take her seriously and be like, yo, this is somebody I'm gonna hold high esteem. Any woman that chooses to go under a knife and don't put in the work, I can never value your opinion. Nothing you can say is credible. Nothing you say to me, I will ever hold in high esteem. So it's all jibber jabber. So it's no even point of you speaking, because if you go underneath the knife, it's just so many other things that go along with it. Your mindset, the type of mentality you got. Like, I just don't want to deal with that. It's just no point. What is there to talk about? Because you willingly will go under the knife and risk your life, then go to the gym, go get a bike, go swimming. Nah, there's nothing to talk about with that. I'm good.
And there's natural oils. There's natural things you can put on your body if you want to get some of the streaks out your eyes. I mean, bro, how old is Angela Bassett?
She put in the work. You gotta put in the work.
How
I'm
old?
putting the work you're not gonna get no results. So us telling about Angela Bassett means nothing if you ain't gonna put in the work that Angela Bassett put in. You know what I'm saying? If you ain't put in the work, you ain't gonna get them results. Point blank, period. So nobody wants to hear about your woe is me, none of that. You know what I'm saying? You made your bed, you sleep in it. You made that choice. Just be fine with the results you get.
And this woman that's applauding her for her change. And
of course there are. There's always gonna be women like that, but you know what I'm saying. Women are finicky. They change with the wind. They cool with it now, and then next minute they're not gonna be cool with it later on. You know what I'm saying? So it's like that's that's majority. I'm not gonna say all women, but majority are like that. You know what I'm saying? Like the trends just flow through y'all like it's nothing. So we'll see.
And it makes it scary because of the platform and because of the reach. So it makes it even harder and harder to really deal with the mindset, because the reason why men care so much about what women do is because it affects us too, in a sense where we're looking for partners, we're looking for mates. And if we're choosing you as our partner, we want somebody to have the mindset of making decisions out of logic and not out of out of emotion. So at the end of the day, when you don't like yourself, when you don't value yourself in a way of seeing real self-improvement, is a delusion. We're going to speak on that delusion because we're still looking for somebody. We don't want to be out here just out and about roaming the world. I mean, we're going to conquer, but at the end of the day, we still want to make. We still can't do this by ourselves. So at the end of the day, we need y'all. So that's why we speak up on that. Because there's women out there like, why you even care? I just said why. All right, moving on to our next hot topic.